lavender swirl soap. And I'm going to start out by using this pretty fondant silicone mold that I've decided will fit pretty well into my loaf mold. I have added an extra piece of wood to take up a little bit more of the space to make it the exact size. And when I pour it, I just did 1 of the 5 pounds of my batch. When I pour it, I'm going to stand it up on its side and then swirl the batter. So it's going to be a 2-step process. Today, I'm making the first part of my Lilly Lemon Drop lavender bar. I have put a silicone mat in the bottom of my lemon, the lemon portion of my soap, and wow, look at the way it's pulling off. Oh my gosh, I will have to go back to Hobby Lobby and get a few more of those because it didn't quite come to the end. Oh gosh, look at that. Isn't it beautiful? So my idea, this is going to take a little bit of trimming that I wasn't counting on, but the idea is that I'm going to take this, trim it up a little bit first, and it is going to go on the side, and my lavender swirls will go to the right of it, and I think it's going to be absolutely beautiful. I do have to do a little boring trimming up, so I will be back with you in a moment. Morning. Today I'm making the other half of my Lilly Lemon Drop Lavender Raw Goat Milk Soap. This is the mat that I used, the silicone mat. I placed it in the bottom of this 5-pound mold. It wasn't long enough to go all the way. I may score another one from Hobby Lobby at 50% off if this turns out. I picked it up, did a little trimming, placed it on its side up. I put some raw batter on the side here to create kind of a dam, hoping that my colors won't bleed through. I'll pull this guy off to the side a little bit. I have all of my soft oils, my hard oils, and my goat milk, all measuring 78, 81, and 75. So I think that's pretty good. My goat milk and lye and a little bit of sodium lactate, I have been stirring for about 3 hours. It's been in an ice bath, but it's nice and smooth and I think very well dissolved. I'm going to go ahead and add colors. Set it aside. Quite a bit of white. Sorry, can't see that. A good bit of purple, but I do want mostly white, so it's a darker color. So I'm going to go back. I really want a lot of white. That's going to be my base color. And I think this darker one may just have a little for kind of an accent. This guy's beautiful. And this one. But I think I'm going to go more white. just don't think you can ever go wrong. I could have mixed my titanium dioxide in a bowl, and I used my mini mixer and mixed like crazy. So I certainly hope I don't end up with the dreaded spots. I usually have my titanium dioxide mixed up and I'm running low. So I did not do that. This one, the white. I'll try to release that from the bottom. That's going to definitely need to be mixed very well. Get that in. You can see that titanium dioxide holding on for dear life on that spatula. So I really don't want that in my darkest purple. This is not the darker one. So this is Brambleberry's Lavender Mica. And I can add a little bit more on the fly if I don't think these are deep enough. An absolutely beautiful color. And this is my deepest color. It's also absolutely beautiful purple. Look at that. I'll just get a little bit of that in there. Make sure I don't leave a drop behind. I haven't been making videos for very long, so even though I'm talking, I may speed this up so it's not too long. Oh, that's a beautiful color. I'll just give them all a stir and see if I can see where these colors are landing. And I have not mixed my fragrance in yet. So that's, just put them next to each other and see if I can see a significant enough difference in the colors. We know what white's gonna look like. Let me see here. If I can get all three of these together. And see if I see a significant enough of a difference. I definitely can with my darkest one. This one hasn't been stick blended in yet. But before I add my fragrance, I think I'm going to add a little bit more my Lavender Mica. And trying to think which one is darker. Is it the Queen's Purple? No, it's actually the Purple Vibrance that's the darkest. I'm going to add another teaspoon of Queen's Purple, and I want this to really, really pop. So I'm adding a little bit more Purple Vibrance. And you just absolutely can't go wrong with any of these micas. I really love my Brambleberry colors, but Nurture makes some fabulous colors, and then Mad Mica, I use a lot of their neons to punch up colors or to help something hold, and I feel like they're incredibly effective. Since these are all purple, I'm mixing them together. This fragrance oil, which I haven't added yet, is supposed to behave very well. So I'm really hoping that's the case. Okay, this will not go in the purple, I can tell you that. What's that over here? So I will use a plain spoon for my white, which may not be enough. But I absolutely cannot add titanium dioxide on the fly. It's like suicide. Okay. I'm going to move these things around, clean clean my work area up just a little. I don't drive myself crazy. And I'm going to give the white a mix first. It's going to get most of my fragrance oil. My purple will get the rest. And I'll start from lightest to darkest. I'm back for the cut of my Lilly Lemon Drop Lavender Luxury Raw Goat Milk Soap. As you can see, I have an embossed pattern. This is a mat that I bought at Hobby Lobby. It's $3.99. It was 50% off. You can't go wrong. I'll be running back to see if I can get another because, as you can see, I didn't have enough to go the entire length. I absolutely love these fragrances. I was soaping at ideal temperatures, very room temperature. However, it's just too warm in here and it did begin to crack. Just a small little crack, so I raced it over to my son's large freezer. But I think the swirls are pretty. I just cut a couple off of one side. I was very impatient, but I'm going to cut a few of these now. On the line. And I'll get the side. Some of these, of course, will not have the, they will not have my beautiful, I'm just going to cut a tiny little bit on the side first. Okay, there we go. The end bars are never as beautiful. I had two different colors of purple. So let's see. That's pretty. Of course, the top, I added some lemon. I'm going to try to see, I think I can get 3 bars out of this section. Oh, that one's pretty. I like that. And I think the side, I'll show you the side when I get to there. I think I'll try to have a sample bar. I think this one's going to be very popular. Oh, wow. Those are the plain ones, which I may do a TicToc and get people to weigh in on whether they like the plain one or the embossed side. That'll be a perfect sample size. Okay, so now we're gonna get to the pretty ones. And I smashed down some of my roses with my hands, desperately trying to remove the crack. You know, that's so pretty, but you can see the embossed pattern. I touched it a little bit there. I'll have to work on that. And you probably can see the little crack there. So I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do with that. Those may have to be oopsies, which many people don't mind or actually seek out. So there you can see the pattern, the lemon, a little bit of yellow on the top. I think it's really beautiful and will make really an ideal gift. There you go. There's my Lilly Lemon Drop Lavender Luxury. Lilly Lemon Drop is brambleberry fragrance, and Lavender Luxury is Nature's Garden. I was placing a large order and I was out of my Lavender 4042, which I generally use, but I put just the tiniest little bit of glitter, and then I'm going to have to be careful touching the sides with my fingers that still have, I may have to wash my hands between each cut. But there you have it. My Lilly Lemon Drop raw goat milk and Lavender Luxury soaps. Thank you for watching. I really love the way this turned out. And if you'd like to see more, please subscribe. Have a great day.